ask Princess Ajanah this particular one about the Senate. Do you have any expectations on the part of the Senate, or do you have any fears? Looking at the fact that, one, there are no portfolios attached, and the fact that, you know, senators they've already expressed some of what it is that they expect to do today. What are your expectations from the senators? I expect the senators to ask every single person on that list questions that every Nigerian wants answers to. We know those questions already going through our minds the moment the list was made public. I also want to see everybody talking about their potentials, what they have, talking about their careers, taking us through their career path, giving us records of what they have achieved in their past assignments. I wouldn't want any but like the usual way you tell women to take a bow and leave. I don't want to see anybody taking a bow today, because those women have a lot to offer. The people on that list have got a lot for Nigerians, and giving them opportunity to speak to Nigeria will convince Nigerians. And like Ayo Makinde was worried, like talking about role models. What should people see? Who are those youth on the list that people will see and be inspired and say, okay, maybe there is hope for every young Nigerian out there? We have, like I said, the 3 youngest on that list are very young people. I'll start with Stella Okotete if I have the time. Honorable Stella Okotete, at the age of 35, was brought in as an administrator that she was brought into the party to come act as the woman leader for the extraordinary convention committee. And at that time, we had our party members in disarray. We had women who were decamping, who have been wooed to other parties, and they've been decamping. But within the shortest period of time, she was able to bring back these people together. And she's the ED of Business Development with her records in Nexim Bank. Then you see the likes of Dr. Betta Edu. She's the youngest on that list. She's been DG in her state. She was an SA to her governor. She was Commissioner of Health. She was the only functioning commissioner during COVID, and she was able to still do a lot to keep the economy afloat in her area. I'm sure today people will dispute that only functioning commissioner will, you know, be very, very disputed.
No, one of the most functioning commissioners. Then you see the likes of Iman Suleiman. She's also very young. She was about launching the permanent building she had for internally displaced people. This is something that she has achieved. So when people look at these people, you know, how do you achieve this? You'll be like,
so you want senators to actually ask them questions, and no one should take a bow?
Ask them questions. Who even know? And like Pastor Felix said, you won't tell us that because portfolios were not attached to the Senate, we don't know the portfolios that this group of people. These are people. This is a precedent that even the senior special assistants and special assistants that have been appointed thus far, we have seen everybody is, you know, a perfect situation or scenarios that you talk about, round pegs and round hole. We've not seen anybody that he has appointed so far that will say, oh, why did you give Barrister Hadiza policy reform? Oh, why did you give Mr. Dele Alake? We already know that the transformation in the media, in the information system that we've been clamoring for is here. Seeing Dele Alake, I don't need a soothsayer to tell me where to direct my questions. If I was a senator in the hallowed chambers today taking on them, or I see Wale Edu, or I see the legal luminary himself from Kwara State, this was someone who made people like myself, you know, wanting to study law at a very young age then in Kwara State. And then I'm so excited. I can't wait for him to come and give us the much needed reform that we're clamoring for in the judiciary. So, yeah.